When corrupt cops make grave errors, the consequences lead to legal ramifications. These are times when corrupt cops made career-ending mistakes, especially these incompetent tyrants who just wanted to harass a peaceful driver.
All these police for nothing tell me I pulled out the Sheets parking lot when there's oncoming traffic time I ain't make a complete stop. Why when I make a complete stop when there's oncoming traffic? That just sounds stupid. He pulled in the parking lot the whole time.
The victim clearly has some pent-up anger about how the cop had conducted their stop so unsafely. I mean, for people who spend all their time on the road, the cops should know better.
We're gonna do a scan of the vehicle, so if you don't mind, step out of the vehicle.
What for what? Have I been suspected of committing a crime?
We can scan any vehicle we want as long as.
But have I suspected of committing a crime?
For a legal reason. So
that's a traffic stop. That's a traffic issue.
Do me a favor, step out of the vehicle.
Write me a ticket so I can go by my way. I'm not stepping out the vehicle, bro. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do absolutely nothing. If you pull me out this vehicle, I'm gonna file a lawsuit, bro. You violate my rights.
If you don't step out, I will.
I'm telling you, legally getting out my vehicle when I haven't done anything wrong. Absolutely nothing. I was pulled over the other morning going to work for my headlight, right? I fixed it. You want to check it? I fixed it. If you can pull that up, I fixed the headlight. I just came from my house, get gas, got me a soda, got my oil change. I seen you pulling Sheets, eyeballing the car the whole time. I don't know why y'all keep pulling me over. I'm out here working because I'm in a union. That's why I got Mississippi tags. That's the whole reason you pulling me over. I drive the other car, you pull me over in it. You pull my old lady over in it.
All right, well, if you
it's just ridiculous.
It's obvious that this was not the first time that the police were harassing Ent, but they had also been targeting his family members. Having a different car tag is not a good enough reason for these officers to be suspicious. It stinks of racial profiling by the cops.
Okay, then step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm not. Call your supervisor, man. Call your supervisor. I want to speak to your supervisor, please. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. I'm telling you, pull me out the car. That's all I'm telling you. My people's work in McLean, Virginia. I'm telling you, you pull me out the car, you're making a big mistake.
Well, the issue is
you're making a big mistake.
For a legal reason.
You stopped me because you said I pulled up. No, you didn't come to the car. You didn't come to the car and said, "Sir, you smell like alcohol. You smell like marijuana." None of that. None of that. You just go to your car telling me you pulling me over for a traffic stop.
And he goes off on them, giving them a piece of his mind as the police just try to harass him. First with opening his door, unlawfully as well, and then also surrounding his car with that many officers.
I'm not stepping out of I'm not stepping out of shit. That's my right, dude. You don't know you don't. I'm done talking. I'm done talking.
You gonna step out of the car now?
I'm not stepping out of shit.
No?
No.
Okay.
Give me your supervisor. Let me and him talk. All right, cool. Your sergeant, whoever's in charge.
Okay.
I'm not stepping out. Once I step out of the vehicle, I lose my rights. I'm not stupid.
What rights would you
Whatever,
lose?
dude. You're being recorded. We're being recorded, so I know I am. That's my right too.
Okay.
So let me roll down the window for him, so he can see, he can smell everything. This is my work vehicle. You see my fishing poles? I like to fish.
We've been fishing.
I'm about to go buy me soon. Yeah, look in there. Ain't nothing in here but work.
A final warning call is given to the officers, along with a very clear request to talk to someone on a higher authority. This, combined with him recording, was a very smart move that kept him safe.
Let me roll down the window for him, so he can see, he can smell, everything's clean. This is my work vehicle. You see my fishing poles? I like to fish.
We've been fishing.
I'm about to go buy me a boat soon.
You're in the wrong button, buddy.
Yeah, look in there. Ain't nothing in here but work tools, fishing poles, a battery from my truck that I just sold, charge it up for this guy. That's it. I don't do nothing. Whatever y'all perception is, why y'all keep pulling me over, it's gonna stop. After today, it's gonna stop. I follow traffic rules. Well, if I haven't followed traffic rules, check my driving record. Check my driving record.
He clearly has a point here, and the officers are speechless. They know that they've pushed him too far. Quick thinking by Ent as he opens his windows and nothing criminal can be found, thus clearing himself.
I have way more tickets. Y'all just me for no reason. Which I'm with it because I need some money, free money. Okay. You want to give it to me? I'm going to get it. So I don't need the money. I work for a living. No, you don't. No, you don't. I haven't did anything wrong, sir. I haven't did anything wrong. I let y'all slide on 6th when y'all pulled me and my little girl out of the car one night. I let y'all have that. That officer, he's no longer working with you guys. I let y'all have that. I let y'all have. I didn't fight, and I really had y'all to the left then, dead to the left. I didn't. My auntie told me you say, but I'm not getting out the car, man. I ain't did nothing. What you want me? Do I have a warrant? All right then. I ain't did nothing. I haven't did nothing.
Having no warrant, no motive, and no probable cause for concern regarding Ent himself or his car, or what is inside of it, the cops are really grasping at straws to try and justify this stop.
The reason we want you out of the vehicle is because it is their policy that the occupants of the vehicle have to be out of the vehicle while they do the canine scan.
What they doing the canine scan for?
We can scan any vehicle.
For what? So why didn't the lady that pulled me over the other morning, why didn't she do the same process?
I have no idea. I wasn't there.
And my headlight was out, and I haven't done anything wrong. Anything.
Different officers.
How you went back there eyeballing me and go around the corner, you would have seen me. The dog ain't alert nothing. He came to the...
Even though the officer's excuse was right for wanting him out of the car, the problem remained that the K9 still came close to the car and wasn't alert when they smelled drugs.
He said he pulled me over because I didn't stop coming out of sheets, which is stupid. There's traffic coming. Why wouldn't I stop, sir?
I can't answer that.
Why wouldn't I stop?
Do me a favor. Take the keys out of your
First of all, he pulled in looking at my vehicle while I'm pumping gas.
We're not going to argue with the behavior.
Are you the sergeant?
I am. If he stopped you for not stopping, then that's the problem cause for what we're doing.
This is a traffic stop. Why can't he just write me a ticket and I go by my way?
Because he has indicators that he wants to run a dog around.
For what, though? For what is the reason?
What do we typically run a dog around the car for?
Okay, but he haven't said anything about he come to the car. He never said once he suspected me doing anything, sir.
Why is it necessary
Nothing.
for us to argue about this?
It's not
If you have nothing in
because if I'm telling you I haven't done anything wrong and he's saying that I have,
Okay.
it's his word against mine.
Okay.
I haven't done
So
anything.
then if
Despite the sergeant arriving in the horde gathering, he just turned out to be as spineless as the rest of the
you let them do their job here, and you can go about your business.
They can scan the car around. I'm not getting out though.
Once the dog alerts,
They get it ain't gonna alert. Well, that you just automatically saying the dog's gonna alert. That's what you're saying. You on camera.
I said if.
No, you're pretty much telling me that.
I said if the dog alerts, you
that's
get
like
out.
you're pretty much saying
Are we gonna stand here?
you just telling me what you're gonna do. Whether or wait, it don't matter what y'all do, man. There's nothing in the vehicle.
Can you at least turn your ignition off for me?
There's nothing in the vehicle, so you just gonna want to violate my rights.
You have nothing to worry about.
Go ahead and violate them. Yes, it is. You just gonna violate the right. You can open the back door and let them in if you want.
And, clearly not afraid of the officers finding anything, consents to the dog searching whilst he's in the car. The man just knows how to use his rights properly.
What reason? I don't know. Didn't say anything about nothing when he pulled me over, but all of a sudden he wanted me out of my vehicle to search my car when I have done anything wrong. This is America. This is book. They gonna violate me like this. I'm a tax-paying citizen. This is what we gotta deal with in America. I shouldn't have to go through this. Shouldn't have to go through it. I didn't go to work because I was today. When it got blood done, got my oil changed, and now I have to deal with some shit like this. Cumberland PD. No wonder they got the petition out on that officer, whoever he is. There's gonna be some more. Some lawsuit coming. Free money. By the way, sir, I've been fishing at Jennings, Randolph Lake.
How's it been?
I catching some big bass. I'm about to go buy me a boat here shortly, as soon as y'all let me go.
As the cops were busy finding nothing in his car, Ent gave them a lecture and maybe made them realize who pays their salaries with the tax money.
K9 guy?
Yep.
I just scanned the vehicle.
He alerted, didn't he?
No.
Yeah, because obviously now, because I mentioned he didn't. It's bull, man. Nothing against you personally. Nothing at all. It's just the way y'all treat people out here for absolutely nothing is ridiculous. And it has nothing to do with you personally.
Be careful. You got a bus coming through.
What's your name, sir?
Baluch, B-A-L-U-C-H.
He's been cool. You can finish what you was telling me.
So
Sorry,
All good, bro.
cut you off, bro.
like I said, dog didn't alert to the vehicle, but I always interview anybody after I scan, whether the dog alerts or not.
Yeah.
Just because I want to make sure the dog's doing what he's supposed to. So there's never been any drug, nothing like that.
No,
All right. Works for me.
no car, sir. This is my work car.
Ent was unfazed when the K9 unit officer had checked and scanned the car, but had found nothing and no alerts were set off. This proves his innocence, like he claimed from the start.
I'm free to go?
The officer will be with you in a thing.
Okay.
But as far as the dog stuff, you're done. They just have to finish your warning or whatever they're doing, and then
Thank you, sir. No, they don't need to give me no warning. He need to write me a ticket. Because they keep giving me warnings, but he keeps saying I keep violating the law. So,
So I wrote you a warning here.
that's another warning.
Because I don't write
I've
tickets.
done nothing.
I don't feel like
Another warning.
writing
He
tickets, but here's your warning.
Yep.
He didn't believe he was right about everything he said. He manages to prove his point once more. The police gave him warnings, but the problem they mention every time is that he hasn't done anything wrong. They don't commit to writing a ticket either because of the burden of evidence. These corrupt cops will never learn that violating people's rights and performing these uncalled for stops in innocent people has never improved their image in the general public. But I suppose the ones in Cumberland couldn't care less. The last case showed us how cops can become bullies and tyrants, but this next one shows us what would happen if the cops actually knew their civil rights.
I really am hard of hearing, so.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
On November 9th, 2023, an auditor named Jeff with the YouTube channel Honor Your Oath set up outside City Hall in Berry Hill, Tennessee, with a simple goal in mind: to spread the love for homeless veterans.
Go to City Hall on a traditional public forum and spread this message of God bless our homeless veterans and help not hate directly to my targeted audience, which is the City Council and anybody who would be voting here at the City Council, passing ordinances or laws that would be directly affecting our homeless population, specifically our homeless vets, either positively or negatively. So this message would hopefully encourage them to be compassionate to our homeless veterans, the City Council. So this is the city of Berry Hill, Tennessee.
Jeff decides to go inside City Hall and record audio to have a chat with the front desk and let them know about what he's doing on the sidewalk.
Hey guys. Hey, thank you for letting me use the restroom. I'm just gonna be out in front of the City Hall for about 30 minutes or so, and then I'll be on my way.
We have to get a vendor license for you to do it.
Oh,
You
okay.
have to, it doesn't cost anything. Or who are you, is it just you individually?
Yeah, just me.
We actually don't allow solicitation in Berry Hill.
Okay, yeah, I'll just be out here for 30 minutes or so.
We don't allow that here in Berry Hill. If you'll go across Thompson Lane.
I wasn't asking permission. I was just letting you know.
If Jeff hadn't told the lady inside City Hall about his intentions, I'm sure they weren't even going to be aware. But despite him doing nothing illegal, she's quick to call the cops.
Hey, officer, how are you? Not much. I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
What can we help you with?
No, nothing. I'm good.
You good?
Yes, sir. You're Officer Carter?
Yes.
All right, my name's Jeff. How you doing?
Jeff, we don't love soliciting here.
Soliciting is a civil right.
What's that?
Soliciting is a civil right protected by the First Amendment. It's a charitable appeal for funds. It's free speech. Yeah, I just told them I was going to be out here for about 30 minutes, and I'll be on my way.
How long ago was that?
3 or 4 minutes ago, probably.
All right.
I'm hard of hearing. I really am hard of hearing, so.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, okay. So I was just having a hard time hearing you over the traffic.
Officer Carter here turned out to be a real prick towards Jeff. As Jeff tells him he's hard of hearing, but Carter couldn't care less and replies sarcastically.
Well, there's a lot of traffic out here, and I'm able to spread the message directly to people coming and going from City Hall.
At this point, another officer arrives on the scene and is filled in on Jeff's plans.
Yeah, man, I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not causing any problems. Just out here doing this the day before Veterans Day, spreading this message. God bless the homeless vets.
I got you. I mean, you got the right to do that, but did you sign up with the City Hall to do the peaceful protest?
I'm not required to do that.
With us, you are.
According to the First Amendment, I'm not. Constitution. So. Yeah, I let one of them use the restroom, and I thanked them for using the restroom. Then I said, I'll just be out here for about 30 minutes. They said, you need to get a permit or something like that?
Yeah, the permit with it.
And I was like, well, I'm not asking for permission. I've already got that from the Constitution. So if you guys could just let me be for 30 minutes and I'll be on my way.
Well, we'll go check with them, but if they don't want you here, then we're going to have to escort you out or take you to jail, whichever one you want to do.
In fact, Jeff is correct about his point here. City Hall is a public space, and the First Amendment rights permit you to be able to practice free speech in any form, even if this may be a piece of cardboard or a helpful poster. But these cops are aloof on even this basic point.
And you guys can't require me to get a permit to do it. I mean, it's not lawfully, you can't require me to get a permit to do it.
Yeah, here in the city of Bear Hill, you know, we're required to have a peddler's license to solicit.
Well, I definitely am soliciting. No doubt about that.
You got to have a peddler's license. Even the guys we have here, you know, they're working for the contributor or something like that, you know, and they got a proper credentials.
The officer keeps rambling and comparing Jeff to other cases he's seen, but what he doesn't realize is that small-town ordinances don't override the law of the land, like the Constitution of America.
Yeah, I'm soliciting, but what I'm soliciting is compassion and love for homeless veterans. The day before Veterans Day, tomorrow's Veterans Day. I put it in my heart.
Tomorrow's not Veterans Day.
Huh?
Tomorrow's not Veterans Day.
Oh, when is it?
Saturday.
Saturday, sir.
So you come out tomorrow and do it then.
Yeah.
We're not here.
Yes, sir.
Are you selling anything?
I'm not, no.
I didn't have a problem you standing out here for that in the beginning, so
okay.
Thanks for doing that for them.
All right.
As long as you're not selling anything, not trying to beg for anything, any kind of money, or impeding any kind of traffic ways or entrance ways, exit ways,
right,
and you're good out here. I'll just give you the ordinances, restrictions and stuff right here. That's all of our restrictions that we have.
Okay.
You're not violating anything as long as you're not sitting around blocking anything, like I said. But
nope.
If you want to, here's all of our ordinance for everything that has to do with solicitation. If you want to go ahead and read that.
Okay.
But just want to let you know, if you do get a call that you're soliciting, I'm not saying you're going to. You only have to ask you to leave. So.
Okay.
But other than that, and you're good.
Right. Like I said, the only thing I'm soliciting is goodwill and compassion for the homeless guys.
The other officer returns and becomes the voice of reason for once. He must have realized his basic training on laws from his academy days. He simply informs Jeff on the various restrictions that he has to abide by when protesting, and actually hears him out.
So even if you are panhandling, the courts have ruled that that's a charitable appeal for funds, and it's free speech. I mean, they can't outlaw somebody from just asking for help, because it's free speech.
Gotcha. Well, you got it all there.
Right.
You've been cool, so I appreciate it.
Okay, you guys. All right, won't do it. Y'all have a blessed day. Gotcha.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
All right, y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe.
Just like that, they set him on his way, and the world can perhaps be a slightly more compassionate place due to the efforts of auditors like Jeff and good policemen. As Jeff had pointed out numerous times in the video before, that asking for help for veterans, even if classified as solicitation, is lawful, since it was ruled by courts that asking for help for charitable funds is legal. Even though one of the cops was immature and untrained, his partner had the decency to respect Jeff's First Amendment rights. The last case showed us what respect and patience from cops can bring to us. This next case takes that concept and throws it out the window.
No, you don't. We have to identify. I have not committed a crime. Yes, you have. No, I haven't.
On June 9th, 2021, Sean from the YouTube channel Long Island Audit was peacefully exercising his constitutional rights at the Danbury, Connecticut Public Library, but the library staff alerted the authorities in no time at all.
Can I get your names and badge numbers?
Sure, can I have your ID, please?
No, you can't.
Excuse me.
Have you not heard that before?
I've heard it plenty of times. It's just, I'm surprised because, well, my name and my badge number is right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you see it?
Tibbetts?
Yep, 640.
The pen is blocking the number.
Oh.
640?
Yep.
And Dennis, 647.
So I was told that you were asked to leave.
Okay, so would you like to know...
Is that correct?
Would you like to know what I'm doing here, sir?
Were you asked to leave?
Sir, would you like to know what I'm doing here?
I'd like to answer my question.
Sir, this is a public library. Okay, I see where this is going.
I want you to answer my question.
I see.
Officer Tibbetts doesn't really want to hear anything and rather jumps into a demanding stance. I think he's forgetting that he wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for good citizens like Sean.
I see where this is going.
Security asked you to leave, and did employees ask you to leave, sir?
No.
Were you
I was not.
Would you like him to leave, sir? Okay.
So security. So let me explain just so you get a. Let me just explain really quick so you guys can understand. So what I'm doing here is a First Amendment protected activity. I'm recording. I know you don't care, sir, but listen. If you violate that in any way and interfere with that,
I'm not violating it. They asked you to leave.
Yeah, but they can't ask me to leave. This is a public library. Can I speak to a supervisor, please?
Sean has been through this scenario hundreds of times in his past videos.
This is a public library. I'm going to ask you to de-escalate a little bit.
You need to go outside. You need to step outside.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 law enforcement officers.
The cops were surprised to see that he wasn't intimidated by their guns and badges, so they got more focused on throwing him out rather than getting his side of the story.
Well, I mean, just because you guys seem real hostile, I'm going to explain myself ahead of time. Normally, I don't explain myself.
Well, you haven't explained yourself yet.
I told you I'm gathering content for a story, and I'm engaging in a constitutionally protected activity.
For what? What is the purpose of it?
For what reason?
I'm not willing to disclose until it's published. Until it's published, I'm not going to disclose it.
Videotaping in a public place is allowed by the Constitution of America, which comes above any local policy or ordinance. Usually, in many of Sean's interactions, the people at the public place never complain about him recording. It's just the corrupt security and cops.
I would go up to somebody and say, listen, do you feel comfortable or uncomfortable? If they're uncomfortable, you're breaching their peace.
No, that's not true.
Oh, okay.
You can't, yes I do. More than you, for sure.
It's just really creepy.
More than you, for sure. You can't turn a constitutionally protected activity into a crime, sir, unfortunately, as much as you would like to.
Even if it's not a crime, it's creepy as heck.
I'm going to request a supervisor again.
In a minute.
I'm going to request one. I'm pretty sure your policy, if I go home and look at your policy, and I'm pretty sure if I request a supervisor, you guys should call one, correct?
Sean repeatedly asks for the supervisor, but his requests fall on deaf ears. They can't deny him his requests, so they stay quiet or delay him.
Acting like a child?
Yeah, so we're
acting like a child.
We have a supervisor coming out here to appease your request.
Yeah, great. My friend, you're my servant, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're my public servant.
That's right.
You're here to protect and serve me.
Sure am. And I'm also here to protect and serve them too.
So I don't need protection. I don't need protection. So that's
Excuse me, I just want to make sure you're going to be okay and these people are going to be okay.
Because I don't need protection. That only leaves one more thing. You're here to serve me. That's what you're here to do.
Here's another thing. Did you get permission when you post that video of these people?
Don't need it. They're in public.
You don't need it?
Yeah, they're in public. Don't need it. See, you're learning something here today, man. Come on. This is what I do.
Eventually, the cops did agree to bring their supervisor to the scene, but not before getting schooled on the law. 24 years in service, and he doesn't even know what's protected by the Constitution. Says a lot about the kind of cop he is. Imagine what he would do when a camera isn't pointed at him. Eventually, Supervisor Sergeant Dickinson arrived on the scene.
Hey, Sergeant, how you doing? Good, nice to meet you, sir. Hey,
So, according to our...
Sergeant Dickinson?
Yes.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay, so they would like you to leave?
Okay.
At this point?
Sergeant, okay. How about you mind your business?
Are you gonna leave?
Hold on.
Are you gonna leave? Yes or no?
If I don't leave, will I be arrested?
Yes, you're trespassing.
Okay, I'm gonna leave then, because you're under threat of arrest.
That's
I'm
correct, yes.
under threat of arrest. I'm going to leave. And no, you do not. Well, don't touch me.
Hold on.
Don't touch. No, you don't. No, you don't.
We have to identify.
I have not committed a crime.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't. Listen, man, don't. You're touching me,
They asked you to leave.
They asked you.
and I'm leaving under threat of arrest.
Okay. You're refusing to provide identification to us. We need
Because
to
I haven't committed a
If you come
crime.
back-
Seems like the total hierarchy of this police department is in shambles.
Go ahead. And don't touch me again, man. Seriously.
Listen, we tell you not to go anywhere, you don't go nowhere. You understand?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Do you understand that, though?
I'm telling. Do you understand that I
telling
told
you.
you not to touch me?
Do you understand that?
Don't touch me.
You don't leave until we say so.
Don't touch me. Nobody's scared of you, Tibbets.
No one's supposed to be scared of me. I'm talking over you because you keep yapping.
Okay.
You're not listening. You're here to
Okay.
sit here and preach about everything. You know the law.
I do.
You don't even know what simple trespass
I
is.
do. I do know the law. Unfortunately, more than you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I know the law more than you. It's very sad.
You're sad.
Okay.
You really are. This is pathetic.
Stop.
Listen.
Listen,
Come on, man.
you're gonna
There's
talk to me now.
Sergeant Tibbets kept trying to escalate the situation by getting all up in Sean's face. Cops try this tactic to get a reaction out of the suspect so they have a reason to get hands-on. Luckily, Sean's calm demeanor was a thorn in his side.
And under certain circumstances, the library administration or designee, the gentleman right there, with the assistance or advice of the law enforcement authorities as necessary, may make decisions to remove or exclude individuals with or without warning who interrupt normal library operations by behaving in a disruptive or inappropriate manner towards customers or staff.
So you seem like a
No,
you seem like a good guy. You're trying to work with me, but I'm letting you know that this is This is
It needs to produce ID.
This is what I do, sir. This is what I do. I've been to plenty of libraries. I've been to plenty of post offices, plenty of public.
So
You're.
produce ID?
Can I please speak to the sergeant? Please, I'm talking to the sergeant.
One more minute.
So, like I said, sir, I'm engaging in a constitutionally protected activity. So that's not committing a crime. Exactly, that's the exact opposite. Because I'm exercising my rights that the Constitution gave me. I'm not disturbing anything, sir.
Okay, so you had your say. Okay.
If you give me a lawful order, I will comply.
The gentleman already asked you to leave. Okay, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. We have to identify you because after that, if you continue to come in here, then we would have to.
They're going to officially trespass you. They need your ID to give you a letter to officially trespass you from the city.
What I'm asking.
Okay.
So what I'm asking at this point.
Yeah.
You may leave with a verbal warning.
Even though momentarily the supervisor was being reasonable with Sean, the other officers were itching to put cuffs around Sean and call it a day.
Here you go.
Cool.
Great.
Have a nice day.
Get out.
Where's my trespass? Where's my trespass warning?
I'll send it to you in the mail.
After a bit of back and forth, Sean eventually agreed to leave under the threat of arrest.
If you didn't have that badge and you touched me? If you didn't have that badge and you touched me?
What is that? What are you trying to say?
Don't touch me.
What are you trying to say?
Because if you didn't have, you touched me.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to leave.
You're trying to leave. Just go.
I'm trying to leave.
Just go because it's not good for you.
It's not good for me. It's not good for you. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going.
You lose your temper,
I'm
you
going.
start threatening officers.
I'm not threatening. You're a douchebag. You're a douchebag. Yup. Is that against the law? I'm going. I'm going off the property right now.
According to the American Economic Journal, local governments spend over $12 billion annually funding the operation of 15,427 public libraries in the United States, just so civilians like Sean can be kicked out for exercising their rights.
It's public. You don't get it? This is what you think. No, it's not.
So because it's public, there's no laws or rules in anywhere? You can just do whatever you want?
No, that's not true.
So they have a law that says what you're doing was wrong.
They have a policy. They have a policy.
So they would like you to leave, and that's what we did.
No, but the law protects me to do what I do. You understand?
No.
It's a constitutionally protected activity. It's constitutionally protected activity. If I went in there and I was acting like an asshole,
you're wrong.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Hey, I want to file a complaint against him, Sergeant. He just grabbed my arm. Sergeant, he just grabbed my arm. I want to file a complaint.
Pushing and shoving people out of public spaces just because their egos can't fit in the same room as our civil rights. And that wasn't the only indecent thing the cops did. These next ones just started hurling racial slurs at a veteran.
It's 4:51 and I'm at 7-Eleven by El Arco, and these right here are the officers who I dealt with earlier. This is the one who called me a blackie. That's the officer who arrested me right there. I have him identified, and this is the third officer involved. There's another officer over there. I'm not in jail right now. The arrest was false. I need your supervisor, please. I need my $100.
Okay, my friend,
That's the officer who has my $100. Give my $100. I need it back.
Watch how the officers start feeling embarrassed. They can't help but turn away from the camera. This is the nature of corrupt officers. Deep down, they know that what they're doing is wrong, but they are too addicted to stop.
You stole $100 from me. You did. Arrestado falso earlier.
Otra vez?
Again? We can do it again. Would you like to? This is free speech. We can do it again. But I need my $100. Sindicatura. Give me $100. $100. You stole it. Call your supervisor. Okay. Well, you stole $100 from me. How come you called me blackie earlier? And why are you threatening to arrest me for recording? How come you call me blackie earlier, officer? I need your supervisor. Thank you. It was a false arrest, right? Thank you. This officer right here called me earlier, and he also called me blackie. This officer earlier arrested me falsely. He stole $100 from me.
None of them have the guts to confront the man. Instead, they scatter. Except for one, and what he does when Hopkins pushes him a little is ridiculous.
Corrupto. You go home. I live here. Aquí. You go home. You home. Learn English. Learn English. Learn English.
absolutely disgusting how these cops get away with things like stealing and a disgusting level of racism. They don't deserve to be roaming the streets, let alone be responsible for protecting people. What we just witnessed was courage embodied. But in this next case, the auditor takes it to the next level.
No, you can't.
This is my office.
No, it is not your office. This is the people's office. You are a tyrant.
On June 27th, 2023, a YouTuber named The Random Patriot posted a video in which he went to the mayor's office in Sherwood to see how they treat the public. And what Mr. Patriot found once he was there brought his blood to a boil.
Hi, can I help you?
Hey, I was just checking out the building.
Okay, for
news purposes.
Okay.
So, the door is locked. I was just coming to see what was in there, but looks like you might have a lot of your flyers out here for that reason, I guess.
Yes.
Do you have any public information in here? That would be, you know, like any more flyers or any posters that would be for the public in there?
We've got public.
I saw those, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if I come in and look around for a second?
The HR director's right here if you want to speak to her.
I mean, I don't need to speak to her. I just want to look at the office.
You can look, you can't record. It's human resources.
Why wouldn't I be able to record?
It's human resources.
Yeah, what does that mean?
We have private information in there.
That would be up to you to keep private, not me.
No, it's up to me and you.
Not me.
Yeah.
That's not my
I'm
job.
not going to argue with you.
Well,
You can't go in there and record.
I mean, it's not even something to argue about.
Is there anything else that you want to go look at?
I mean, if you're
I'm
not
not
gonna,
letting you in there.
All
I'm
right.
just going to put in arguing.
So,
My name is Jill Cross. I'm the HR director.
just so you know, the onus is on you, not on me at all. If you hold something up and I film it, that's not my fault.
Why do you want to go in there? What do you want to see? I can't help you with anything.
I'm just working on a story on Sherwood, and I just wanted to look around.
Okay, not
and
human resources.
I haven't made it 10 foot, and I'm already getting blocked. So
You can come on in. You're not going on human resources.
that's a terrible look.
Okay.
But, all right.
No problem. You can't go in the bathrooms either.
I'm aware of that.
Okay.
Hey, is upstairs open to the public? I saw it was unlocked, but I didn't want to just take off walking.
That's where our IT department is.
Is it open to the public, or I don't want to get in trouble for going up there. But if I'm allowed to, I definitely would love to. I also would like, where do I go to FOIA the policies on recording in this building? Would that be human resources?
She doesn't even talk back to him and goes on to call someone. The ladies in the very beginning had a similarly dismissive attitude. These people look like they have forgotten that they are there to serve the public, but the auditor soon sets this right.
I might just go check it out, honestly. There's not a sign that says I can't, and if you aren't even sure, then I'm sure it's fine.
Is Cameron over there?
Because I don't want to get someone secondhand, yeah, he can.
Can you come over for just a second? Thank you. I have human resources come out of brain.
Yeah, they were giving me issues as soon as I walked in the door. So that's what I was afraid of, was them telling me some BS. Because they already proved that they don't know what they're talking about all the way. So I'm a little bit worried they're gonna just say I can't. But to not be able to, I need a sign that says I can, or some kind of policy, restricted access sign, something. Hi, two things.
Hi, yes.
I would love to go upstairs and record.
Okay.
I didn't see any restricted access signs on this door.
I don't think that's a problem.
Awesome.
I'll walk you up there.
Thank you. And then another thing, so I need to FOIA the policies on recording in the Human Resources office.
Okay.
So I want to record my interaction in there,
Okay.
doing that as well.
Okay, so are you doing a FOIA right now?
I would like to officially do it on paper in the Human Resources office.
Okay, we can't record.
I surely can record my interaction with the public.
If you want to get a judge or somebody to
you're
tell me,
wrong,
that's
though.
fine.
If you want to try to stop me,
I respect your opinion,
can I finish real quick?
but I'm not going to let you in human
If you
resources.
want to try to stop me, you need some kind of law or policy to back yourself up. Right now, it's just your word, which is nothing.
Correct. It's everything.
It's nothing.
To the Human Resources Department, and my 350 employees that I'm going to protect.
Who are all paid by what? Tax dollars. They're trying to go to the front where everyone else would.
And there are phone calls and everything that go on in there.
So anyone walking in.
Can't hear.
So are you saying that anyone that walks in there without a camera can hear and see everyone else's personal information?
No, we have them wait until
exactly.
We're off the phone.
So I wouldn't either. How would I?
So they have to wait.
Do you understand what I'm saying? How would I see their personal information if no one else is? Just because I have a camera doesn't make me some kind of superhero where I can see behind your desk.
Right, you're absolutely right. But
so your logic makes no sense. Well, then get it.
Paperwork on my desk.
So anyone walking in
and phone calls going on.
So are you saying if I put my camera down, I can walk in and visually see all that personal information on your desk?
No.
Well, then what does it matter if I have a camera?
I'm just telling you.
What does it matter?
I'm not going to argue with you. Do you want to go upstairs?
So
where else do you want to go?
Right
I'm happy
now,
to take anywhere else.
Unfortunately, you're acting like a tyrant.
Just look at her laughing at the idea of being a tyrant. It's absolutely shameful that the thought doesn't even cross their mind that what they're doing might be wrong.
What do you need in human resources? Let me ask you that.
I just asked you for
what do you need
a
in human
FOIA
resources?
request.
What is it up to a citizen?
A FOIA request.
To know what's going on in the human resources
It actually
office?
is. You are accountable to us, not the other way around.
Okay.
Do you wait? Hold on. Is that funny to you?
No. You calling me a tyrant is funny to me.
It is a little bit of a funny word to use, and it might be an extreme word at this point, but technically, by definition, that's what you're doing.
Okay. So what can I do for you right now?
I'd like to go into the human resources and make a FOIA request.
I'm not letting you into human resources. I'm not going to argue that point with you.
I need to make a FOIA request,
and
you're going to.
right here.
I'm told.
You can do that verbally, actually. Just leave your information on a piece of paper. This time.
What's your name?
Jill Ross, Director of Human Resources.
Gotcha. It's going to be a bad look, ma'am.
I'm sorry. Sorry for you.
You could easily have me walk in, treat me like you do everybody else.
And you could be treating us like everybody else treats us.
I treat.
But you're trying to catch us doing something.
I'm not trying to catch you doing anything.
Sure you are. What are you doing with the camera then?
What's really bad is if you feel like I'm trying to catch you doing something, then you're probably doing something that you can be caught doing.
Absolutely not.
Well, then what are you afraid of?
You getting access to my employees'
by standing in front of your desk.
And you're
like everyone else
does.
Have that.
You cannot record
like everybody else does.
You cannot record an HR.
Sir, can I get your name?
Yeah,
I just saw you walked in. Captain Scott Hicks.
Yes.
Okay. So can you see the logic? I'm allowed to walk in there without a camera because
you're not allowed to walk into human resources at all.
That's not what she's saying. I'm not allowed to walk into human resources.
You can't, right. You have to be allowed in. Let me ask you this.
Do you understand how bad that sounds?
If you were thinking that the captain would be any better than the rest of them, then you're gravely mistaken, because he is the biggest tyrant of them all.
See, I hate when cops do that. They don't understand the difference between public and private. This is a
I
public.
do understand.
You're about to make a comparison to you're about to make a comparison to a private business, which is not a good comparison.
Yeah, it is.
No, it is not.
What was my comparison?
It doesn't matter because you're about to compare it to a private business. Listen, I'll listen. Go ahead.
Okay.
Because it's going to not make sense. Go ahead.
Okay. Can you walk into a doctor's office and view records?
No.
Why not?
Because it's a private business and I can't go in there. Yes, that is why.
Because it's personal
Why did they not let you see?
Because it's a private business.
No.
And I can't just walk in a private business.
Protected information.
Wrong, sir.
No.
Do you?
That's your
Do you know the
No.
HIPAA laws? Do you know the HIPAA laws?
Oh, yes. I was about to bring it up. Okay. So, do you understand that I do not have to follow HIPAA laws?
I do.
You do.
And
not
I will.
exactly. Right. So earlier when I was saying the onus is on you to keep stuff private, not me, that's what I'm talking about.
The meaning of HIPAA law, or the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, refers to privacy concerning a person's medical records. To obtain medical records for someone, the patient must sign a HIPAA release form, allowing that individual to view those records.
You let everyone else in if they're not having a camera. And she said, absolutely.
If they're an employee, they're to conduct business.
And if they have business,
that's not what she said.
They don't go. I didn't.
I have it on camera.
Okay.
Yes, you did. Stop.
Listen.
Stop.
Listen. No, stop.
I've been doing this long enough. I know what you're trying to do, and that's fine.
No.
It's your constitutional right.
You want to know what, sir? I love when everyone is super nice to me and just shows me around and nothing happens. I prefer that. And it happens quite a bit, honestly.
Okay.
This is not one of those circumstances.
Okay.
I'll show you around everywhere.
Yeah.
I was 10 foot in the door and I was getting beef with
HR
y'all.
happens to be right when you walk in the door. So
okay.
It's not a matter of you not being able to get further.
You don't understand how nice other towns are.
Whatever you're for you in HR, I will go get right now.
All right.
Tell me what you need.
I would like the policies on video recording in the Human Resources office.
It's actually there is no policy.
On that weird. Oh my goodness.
Other than what's on the front
How
door.
strange. Yeah, the front door doesn't mean anything. You can put any sign. I could put a sign up that says no red hats. It don't mean it's a law.
What else would
he can't enforce a sign unless there's a law behind it. Exactly.
So if I put a sign up that says it's a policy that's place for you not to record in this office, well then that's a policy.
Not a law.
Exactly, and you have neither. You have neither of
Policy
those.
is on my front door to human resources.
Show it to me.
You just recorded
No,
it.
no, no, no. That's a sign. That's a sign.
That's my
New.
policy.
Okay, what's the?
That is a policy.
No, I didn't. You guys aren't very bad listeners. A policy and a law are two different things, correct? We can all agree on that, right? Both require some kind of number. Like, you can't just put a sign up and say that's policy, right?
No,
it has to be in a book.
Yes, you don't.
No, you cannot just put a sign up and call it policy. You really think that? You
I don't
think
there's
that?
any point in arguing.
Whoa!
You're just
Look at the
one
confidence
yeah.
in that too.
Yeah.
He thinks he can put a sign. So you
I
think?
can't.
So
Let's
you,
just-
no, you
But
can't.
This is my office.
No, it is not your office. This is the people's office.
Yeah.
You're a tyrant.
I've already been
Good
called a tyrant,
Lord,
too.
dude. This is wild.
Let's
I
just
have
say-
heard so many
Scott,
bad stories
let's
about
just say to let him
Sherwood.
record and
I've
then-
heard nothing bad about Sherwood. Nothing bad. I haven't heard one good thing. And I was like, let me go prove him wrong. I'm gonna walk in there. I think I'm gonna get showed around. Everyone seems nice around here. Wrong.
Where have you not been allowed to go show around? You can go into anywhere that the public can go. I mean,
You guys are telling me this is your office and you can put any sign up and it's policy now? It's a stupid sign you put up. Just like that stupid sign she put up there that doesn't have anything backing it up. You have to have law. You have to have some kind of something backing that sign up. And you obviously don't know what you're talking about, dude. And you're the chief? What'd you say you were?
you heard me.
Thank you. I
You
did.
said you had it on recording.
I do. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank
Then you-
God I do. Goodness. That's embarrassing, both of y'all.
Anything else you need?
I'm gonna go upstairs and check out, I guess.
Okay.
I want that policy. I need that policy in writing, please. That way, if I do take this to court, I have it in writing that you gave me the policy.
Do you have a picture?
That's not gonna work.
That is our policy, and that's all you're going to
That is not gonna, because you don't have it.
Okay.
Because you
You
don't
can go
have
ahead
it.
upstairs. I'm not going to argue.
Because you don't have it.
Goodbye.
You all just made yourself look stupid as hell.
Okay. Bye-bye. We don't pass in the city hall.
That's not a swear word. And it's free speech as well, so how about that?
The sheer arrogance and stubbornness of these two projects are enough to blind someone. These people are nothing better than cockroaches hiding in their dens and thinking they are the boss. The situation is still far from over.
You hear recording?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're not coming past this door, you know.
Oh, I sure am. I already got permission.
From the mayor?
The chief. I have it on recording. I don't remember his name. He's literally right below us, and I just walked out of the room.
Okay, let's go down, please.
No, you're not going to physically touch me in any way.
I'm not, and I understand it's First Amendment.
What's your name?
My name is Robert Cameron Snyder.
And what's your
Make sure you spell it.
what's your position here? Can you spell it for me? Spell it for me.
Robert Cameron Snyder, standard spelling.
Now that sign does say authorized personnel only, so I don't need to go past that sign.
Thank you.
But it's screwed up that y'all say go ahead, and then dude comes down to try to push me down the stairs and not let me up.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Just for
I'm
the
sorry.
record,
Yep.
I support you 100%. I just want to do it the right way.
Yes, sir. Well, so far, everyone has kind of shown that they don't know what they're doing here, and so I'm
Well,
kind
it
of fired up.
happens.
I'm a little
It
fired up.
happens. Some of us are new. Okay?
Understand? Yeah.
So, while again, I do support you.
Thank you.
110%. We just got to do it the right way.
Yes,
We've
sir.
got information we have to.
I saw that sign once I got up to the top, so I understand. I'm not going to try to go through there. Yeah.
Cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Have a good one.
Thanks, brother. You too.
Bye, Cameron. Thank you.
It feels almost magical to watch one of them behave nicely like they have an ulterior motive or something. But either way, the auditor finally has a positive interaction since stepping foot in the building.
Look into what you can make policy and how to do that, because that's something you might need to learn. Because you can't just throw a sign up, dude. What's weird? So I've already been through this.
So
with
if I put one that said authorized personnel only, I'd be fine?
That's
essentially what that. Okay. I'll
no,
put
no,
one
no,
that says
no.
authorized personnel
You can't
only.
do that to a public office. You can't say
That's a public
authorized
office.
That's a public office upstairs?
Yeah.
Well, then I need to go in there. Let's go, man.
You can't go in there.
Sit-
ACIC is.
So you put authorized personnel in a public office. See, I figured that was because
Well, this
that
is a
wasn't a
public
public
building.
office. It's different though. There's,
what would you think would be
restricted areas are different. Like restricted, like you can't just say you can't say human resources is a restricted area. That's wild as heck. Like what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Human resources is a restricted area to the public.
No, I won't say to the public. No, but you can't record in there.
You're literally contradicting yourself left and right.
Okay, so maybe it's time for you to leave that. If we're too stupid to understand.
I'll freaking sit down.
All right, so now you want to come in my office? Yeah, you can sit here in public.
Y'all are wild.
Have fun.
You're gonna be famous. Hey, you care if I look around real quick? Thanks, brother. Thank you. It'll take me like 8 seconds. You know.
An office.
Cool. Thank you.
Back over in here.
There really is just nothing in here yet.
No, just this is where our IT department used to be, and then they moved upstairs where all the servers are.
Okay, I got you. So IT upstairs, is the public allowed up there?
No, I would assume not, because that's where all the city servers are that connect all the banking information, and people probably have.
They seem confused.
I would say that any place that the public would want to go would probably be authorized to go after it had been appropriately sanitized, to make sure nothing with PII is out on it or anything like that, or upstairs if there's anything related to security systems and networks, we wouldn't want that filmed.
Gotcha.
After this blood-boiling incident, Mr. Patriot has a few words to say. Then, he goes to the police department to check out some cop cars. And you would be surprised to find out how that went.
So, he is a high rank, and he thinks you can just throw a sign up on a door, and he gets to enforce it. That is wild. That is exactly what we're talking about with tyrants. They think, oh, I put a sign on my door. That's law now. Go in there and you go to jail. This is my office, he said. You can't just go in a doctor's office. What a wild, yeah, that is a private business. I can't walk in there at all. If that doctor doesn't want me in the front lobby, I can't go in the front lobby. So he obviously does not know what he's talking about. Chief and the judge. What's up? Can I check out your car, man? Heck yeah.
You're more than welcome to open the door.
All right, cool. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, man. I'm Justin, by the way.
Matt.
Nice to meet you, Matt. Thanks. You think
I can kind of walk you through a little bit.
Yeah,
if
sweet.
You want.
I would love to, yeah.
So, these are brand new.
Okay.
All the ones that have 22s are all brand new units. They're all 22 models. And then, of course, if you see some that are older models,
yeah,
they're 17s, 18s, 19s.
Okay.
All of our current units have laptops, which we're able to do all of our report writing, all of our Wi-Fi.
I got a question on that topic, actually.
Yeah.
Are they able to run with the cars off just fine? Or do they reset or something for 30 minutes with the cars off?
Yeah.
Do you guys have any type of policy about leaving cars on?
Yeah, we can't have cars on.
Okay, just curious.
Yeah, because gas prices way too high. They don't want us burning gases, but
that adds up. Yeah.
But yeah, man, every car has a rifle rack, of course a cage.
Can I open this back door?
Yeah.
Oh, this is bigger than they look on cops.
Oh, yeah.
It's new in here too. You can still smell the new.
Oh yeah. All of these are 22 models.
Oh, you get the turbos in any of them?
I have no clue.
No.
I have no clue.
I know. I think it's usually the like the highway cops and stuff will have the turbos, and a lot of the other towns won't. But I always ask.
Yeah, we're not on the highway. So.
Before wrapping his day up, the auditor decided to make a final check of the tyrant from earlier.
There she is. There she is right there. What a God. Oh, that makes me laugh, dude. I'm sorry. Goodness. I hope she looks. Please look. Please look. Yes.
While some of you might find these audits unnecessary, it's crucial to note that this is the only way the public can keep their public officials in check. And that's all for today. If you liked the video, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on the next one. Thanks for watching. This is Detective Mystery, signing off.